from England, it's Liam Pitchford. He really had an amazing journey over recent years and months. He was in fine form just before lockdown happened at the Qatar Open, 25th year of the Qatar Open on the ITTF World Tour in March. And here he is making waves in the WTT, the new era. And his opponent from the Republic of Korea, Jung-Young-sik, great player to watch, lovely style, really nice guy. There he is waving to the crowd, a smile, always gives his time, always says hello, good in the interviews, but wow, at the table, lovely style, control, power, both sides. So this is indeed shaping up to be a great match. Liam already played yesterday in his Battle 1 match, also against Korean Jang Woo-jin, so a fellow countryman of Jung-Young-sik, was victorious 3-1, and now up against Jung-Young-sik. You looking forward to this one, Dan?
Yeah, if we get what we had yesterday, when Liam took out Jang Woo-jin, we're in for a treat. It was a massive match, and one of the key points was at the game decider. It changed the game completely. Liam pulled off a forehand out of his pocket. I think it surprised himself that he pulled it off. It was unbelievable. Clawed it in, and here he is here. Liam Pitchford with his coach, Gavin Evans. And it's going to be a very interesting match, this one. They've not played since 2016, since the Olympic Games, where Jung-Young-sik won. Liam has actually never defeated Jung-Young-sik. They've played 4 times. So, you know, they've not played in 4 years, so I feel like this is a fresh canvas. The world table tennis, new era, vibrant, futuristic feel. It's all to play for.
And Liam in those 4 years has certainly come through big time. Top 20 in the world.
It's come out of nowhere.
Ma Long.
Unbelievable, yeah. Took out Xu Xing this year. And Jung-Young-sik, he has been flying as well. Took out Hugo Calderano at the World Cup. Hugo in form right now. Hugo defeated Liam at the ITTF final. So Jung-Young-sik, this is a very difficult match to call, Johnny.
One thing is for sure, we're going to see some action. I think it might be quite open. It depends again how they are mentally in this scenario. You know, this matters. This is for a place in the quarterfinals. But if under normal circumstances, I could see quite a lot of rallies here developing just because of their styles.
Yeah, both very open. Both got tremendous backhands and big reach as well. Yeah, this is great.
The umpire of this match,
so Liam Pitchford, there is 27 years of age, world number 15. Fantastic player from England. 61% win rate, has won 111 matches out of 180. And Jung-Young-sik here in orange from Korea. 28. World number 14, so there's only one ranking point in this. So very close. He's got 2 tournament wins under his belt. And a very similar win ratio to Liam. These two are like twins, Johnny, with their stats.
They are, and here we go for more.
Well, stop it. Same years in being a pro as well.
Very close on highest world ranking. I mean, Jung-Young-sik's made it into the top 10, and Liam's just been outside at 12, so very close indeed. Both right-handed, both shake hand, both attack. Here we go.
Huge. The twins are playing. Here we go. Jung-Young-sik in orange as well. He's branded like world table tennis.
Now you're going to stay neutral in your table tennis expertise here as a commentator for the world fans, right?
Of course. I don't mind. Either of these can progress to the quarterfinal. It's fine. Massive. $5,000 up for grabs as well. And again, tomorrow the seeds will pick who they want to play against. Crazy.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, we've seen the players go through, Dan, to the quarterfinals from the Battle 1, Battle 2 qualification process. We've also seen last night, and we'll see later on tonight, the top 4 seeds going through their format to confirm who the seedings, what order they will be in. And then you're right, the seeds will then pick from the players we've seen today, for example. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be so interesting.
First game.
I mean, if you were a seeded player, who would you pick if one of these players went through? Jung Young-sik, Liam Pitchford? Tough.
Very tough. Here we go.
Love one.
It's a few times we've seen first serve in the net or off. That's crazy. I think we've seen it 3 or 4 times this week.
A lot, agreed. That was a bit of an anticlimax. Here we go then, Jung Young-sik.
Let. Love one.
That's becoming the trademark. Liam Pitchford flicks the receive, plays the backhand over the table, down the line, breaking the wrist, controlling the ball.
2-1.
Interesting serve there from Liam. I'm not sure if he meant to go long. Sort of like clip the top edge of his bat, potentially.
I think he was surprised, yeah.
1.
A nice reverse serve. Liam makes use of his reverse. Got a lot of variation with it. And it also, with the reverse, it can set him up for his backhand because of that natural angle of spin. And Liam wants to get that backhand in.
2-3.
Jung actually went for the pivot there. If Liam had got that on the table, it probably would have been a clean winner.
Yep.
Three all.
It's well recovered from Jung Young-sik.
Yeah, so a quick towel down here from the players, and as we've already mentioned throughout, discussing with the coaches, they can have a quick chat, get some tips here. I think Liam was just saying, yeah, I should have got that on.
Player.
That's my bread and butter.
Continue to play.
And there's Oh Sang-yun, what a man.
Great player in his day.
He was something else. When he got flowing, when he hit a few combos.
So smooth.
4-3.
And there's that backhand. The good reverse serve coming into his backhand, laced with spin, so relaxed. Loose wrist.
Just a bit hesitant on the ball coming back. Jung Young-sik's just hanging in there on some of these points.
Yeah, Liam almost stopped there, didn't he? Keep the pressure. 4-4.
Let. 4 all. Let.
It's well played from Liam.
Yeah, well read. You know, Jung tried to catch Liam out there with the long, fast serve to avoid the backhand flick, but Liam read it very quickly.
Even Young-sik couldn't get out to that one.
Let. Let.
Okay.
6-4.
Jung Young-sik was building the point there. He was playing the percentages, waiting for then the ball to come back at a nice pace, but Liam Pitchford there has just ripped the backhand.
Just picks it out of nowhere.
Both of them favouring on the backhand there, leaning across too. That's why it's fascinating of how they'll play tactics against one another.
Yeah, I mean, notice here, Liam, he's serving a lot into that forehand corner. Just so Jung is not able to put as much pressure on the backhand flick. Yeah, that's class there from Liam.
Great pressure.
Yeah, that time there, yeah, exactly. He kept the pressure. He played another backhand topspin. Repeat, repeat. There's no point playing a topspin and then playing passive at this level. It doesn't work. You're not in your local league anymore. You're at the best, highest quality tail tennis in the world.
Some of those matches in the local league are important too, though, Dan.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
Jung, continue to play.
So umpire just reminding players to continue to play. They had gone back to their towels at 8-4, so 12 points, factor of 6, every 6 points to the towel. But maybe some of them are staying a little bit longer than they should, so the umpire's calling them back. It's not actually a timeout, that's a different mechanic.
Let.
Yeah, good claw there from Jung, got it from the body. Liam tried to go for the parallel. Just didn't quite get his racket over the top of the ball.
Let. Goes up. 9-5.
Just see the service action there, Jung, and then the flick wide from Liam Pitchford. Good tactic.
9-6.
Yeah, a lot of quality throughout. You know, even though Liam made that fine mistake there, Jung dug the ball in with a lot of backspin. So much quality in these returns.
Oh, what a rally that is! Jung Young-sik looked as if he created something special, and, well, Liam Pitchford had other ideas.
Yeah, lightning reactions. And the trademark Liam Pitchford left-handed fist pump in the air gives him 4 game points. Only one needed.
11-6.
And he took the pace out there, Dan.
Exactly, and it's that variation. Liam's backhand competes with Ma Long. You know, when Liam played Ma Long, he was backhand to backhand with Ma Long throughout the whole match, exchanges. He can do it with anyone. So Jung is going to need to, you know, really think about where he's placing the ball. Jung Young-sik's backhand's fantastic as well, but I do feel here Liam in this first set has had the upper hand with the backhand.
Yep, and it's reflected in the score. Good performance. It was a little bit of jolting in there in the first sort of half of the game, but Liam Pitchford coming to the fore, a couple of big points. Lovely backhands and that steaming forehand cross court.
Yeah, it was so short and compact, and you know, he used Jung Young-sik's pace. Didn't need to play too crazy. Saw the table. Fantastic.
And even on the last point there, he didn't go for the big fast one, you know, change the pace, put the spin on it.
Time.
And each point at a time. Come on.
Yeah, Gavin Evans there saying each point at a time. And that's it. I think that, you know, this event has created this dramatic format where every point is so important. We've seen if you're 2-0 up or you're 1-0 up, before you know it, you're 2-0 down, especially with the game deciders. It's making very quick game changes. Oh, clip the edge. That's one of Liam's tactics, reverse serve and then forehand fade. Really gets the opponent off guard.
Love 2.
Good control on the backhand again from Liam Pitchford. Unsettling Jung Young-sik, not knowing really where it's going down the line.
One, two.
I think Liam there said it was half long. He could have used his forehand. Good serve though from Jung, good placement.
Two all. Two, three.
Oh,
3 all.
return the net. Free, quick tail down.
Keep showing him good energy, that's good. Yeah. It's a little mindset, remember, yeah? Go for it, mindset forward. I can tell
Continue
he's a
to
bit
play.
nervous. You've got to keep the mindset, yeah? Show him in your body language.
Here, Gavin Evans coaching there, saying to show your body language, show you're confident. Really interesting sort of coaching feedback there. Not much technical or tactical coaching advice, but psychological, and that makes a lot of sense with Liam. Liam is he needs to play in peak flow. So if he's mentally ready, he will naturally pull off what he needs to do.
4-3.
Good serve there from Jung this time. Heavy backspin. And Jung's going for more half-long serves. It's harder to flick those type of serves. I feel like Liam could use his forehand sometimes to pick those serves when they do come half-long.
3-5.
Yeah, Jung here winning the short game.
Three, 6. Seven, 3.
So Jung has won a few points here on the trot, 7-3. Liam needs to dig deep, keep that positive body language, as his coach has said. Nice backhand counter. You can see here, whoever's imposing the shots first, whoever's getting that first attack in, is usually coming out on top.
Four, 8.
That was clever. That's what Johnny Cohen talks about. If you're under pressure a bit, change it up. Liam did a long, fast serve there. Check this out. And then rapid forehand follow-up.
Great combination from Liam Pitchford there. Oh, and there he's going to be very difficult to budge back from the table there. As soon as Jung Young-sik goes back, Liam Pitchford there creating opportunity with the little fade flick return. Controlled it. Pushed him wide then with the forehand and then took on the forehand cross-court winner.
Left. 8-6.
Yeah, good touch there from Liam. Jung maybe just stepping in a bit too quickly, rushed it. 8-7, he's climbed it back here, Liam. Is that a timeout from the Liam's bench? Jung is sick, timeout.
네가 편한 걸 보니까 지금 시스템 자체 나쁘진 않았단 말이야. 근데 자 돌리고 왔을 때 상대가 세게 돌리면 필요는 없지만 그냥 돌리고 이거 해야 돼. 말인지 알겠지? 계속 지우려는 알겠지? 한사이드 지우려는 알겠지?
So there's the score line right now, 8-7. I can't speak Korean, but I think Oh Sang-in was saying, get this forehand in, play with spin, mix it up. Could be completely wrong, no. Yeah, like he's saying, switch it about, move him about. I'm sure Liam's thinking the same thing. Very similar sort of style of play right now. Both players imposing their backhands.
8-7.
Again, we've said it before, Dan. This is crucial again. We've been in it around 7-all, 8-all, 9-all in the second game. So important. 2-0 or 1-1.
Yeah, it's huge.
He's done that well, Jung Young-sik. Time for him to open the shoulders.
You know, he pivoted as soon as he did that serve. He knew Liam was going to flick cross-court there.
Oh, such variation from Liam Pitchford there. The spinny backhand to recover his position, and then he opens up the shoulders.
Eight.
So it's Jung Young-sik now with game point. Can he make it go to 1-all? He can. 11-8. Jung Young-sik wins the set. Liam just goes long with his backhand. Now we are locked in. It's all to play for. And we see here Liam, that's usually his bread and butter, but you know, in this situation, there's a lot of pressure. The winner's going to take 5,000 and move into the quarterfinal. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of stake. One game apiece.
Just interesting there to see how Jung Young-sik came into that. You know, he played his way into that. Liam was still imposing through the early phases of the game, but somehow Jung Young-sik hung in there, and you saw him towards the end, how he can move and really swing, particularly on the forehand. His body language there says it all too, after he won that game, bouncing back to Oh Sang-un there.
Yeah, for sure. This is a very, very similar battle right now.
Carry that forward now, yeah? Come on.
Here we go. Interesting game, this one.
Third game. Zheng to serve. Love all.
Who's going to come out the blocks quicker? Who's going to take that lead and get that confidence boost? That makes all the difference in these intense battle rounds.
Love one.
So then this time Liam took the forehand on the receive. Clever. Not always using that backhand. Variation. 1-0 Pitchford.
One all.
Honestly, these pros, they get so much backspin in the short game. They spend a lot of time in the training hall touching the ball short with backspin, with quality, and it makes all the difference. Oh, clawing the ball back, Liam there, stretching. He's got so much reach. Both these players have got so much reach. And Liam just got his back behind the ball. And both players now are in peak flow. Adrenaline's kicked in. Autotelic states. That's class. There's that rhythmic backhand to backhand exchange, Johnny, that we love, that we see so often now in table tennis.
So fast.
Yeah.
Lightning reactions. 1-all, 2-all.
Oh!
2-3.
You could hear the crack from here.
It's insane. That shot is so insane. It's just whipping it down the line.
Amazing amount of power generated from you know, such a small movement. I mean, but it's coming from the whole body. It's coming from the power forward. It could even come from using the legs and the turn, but it looks like it's just above the table, but it's an amazing amount of spin generated speed.
Yeah, in tennis they call it the kinetic chain, everything coming together, and that end point to the racket, and that's what we're seeing there of Liam with his backhand. You see that slow motion there, clip the edge. You see there Liam, though, wrist coming around the side of the ball.
Continue to play.
See the umpire there. Wants the play to continue.
Each ball.
Players are tailing down.
Attacking wide forward, that's good.
Spending a little bit too long sometimes at the towel. Gavin Evans, coach, just said there, attacking wide to define, that's good. Liam has been doing that. 4-2.
5-2.
And again, wide to the forehand, good flick. Didn't play it that hard, but it was the serve. The serve popped up, so Jung Young-sik stepped up, was too high to the ball, lost position.
3-5.
Again, a good touch from Jung Young-sik. Lots of backspin, so even though it's a little bit high, because there's a lot of backspin on the ball, it does make it hard for Liam.
Let.
Yeah, lovely.
3-6.
Absolutely lovely. That counter top spin. Liam just waiting for it.
It's almost like Liam Pitchford there's playing more into Jung Young-sik's forehand. Flicking, attacking, even serving. Everything seems to be going into the forehand side.
Yeah, Liam's been doing well. After playing a forehand and then playing that follow-up backhand, it's been going well. Rather than the backhand from the start. Oh. Is he saying it caught the T-shirt?
I think so.
Fair play.
3, 4.
Oh, hold on. 6. 6-4.
7-4.
That was a big point, that one. 7-4, 6-5. Liam's got the lead. Heavy backhand counter. Yeah, look at that serve.
5-7.
Chiseled backspin. Bit bouncy as well. Gave Jung Young-sik the opportunity to flick. Ooh, change of serve, Johnny.
Yeah, there we go. Backhand serve coming in. I think there's a role for that, you know. I think if I was coaching, I would teach players to just have a bit of variation, particularly in serve. It's the start point of the rally. You have the opportunity to dictate almost what happens in the rally with the serve. Is it short? Is it long? Is it topspin? Is it backspin?
We should call that the Johnny Cohen. He needs to do a shake-up in the match. Pull out the Johnny Cohen.
Yeah.
8-7.
I become a bit confusing. Oh, signalling timeout there. Liam just lashing that one a little bit far off. Good receive, though, from Jung Young-sik right into the middle. Not so easy for Liam to get round and really ping. So timeout, clever time for a timeout. Got to take it positives now.
Wait a little bit longer. You don't have to play the ball hard again. Spin the ball into the backhand, yeah? He's going to play like a medium ball. Then you can play, yeah? So, get back, settle down. So that's what you do. First ball with spin, yeah? When he's doing this serve, play it rapid. Spin it into the backhand. And take him on. Case him out. Come on.
Eight, 7. Eight all.
Very good spin there for Jung Young-sik. Very important point for him after the timeout. It's 8-all. We're locked in. One game apiece here at the World Table Tennis Macau event, and it's 8-all. So intense. Anyone's game. Hard to call.
Let.
Another let.
8 all.
Here's Jung Young-sik going for the Johnny Cohen, using that backhand serve, mixing it up.
It's only a Johnny Cowan if it's effective and works. If it doesn't work, nothing to do with me. Look at the thought and the focus from Jung Young-sik.
Wow.
9-8.
That was an opportunity there for Liam. He set it all up. Jung clawed it in though. Tough. It was almost too perfect for Liam. It was like it was there. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes it's there, but
The first ball that he played to attack,
So
him
good.
that opportunity was
Yeah.
lovely over the Jung Young-sik, played an opening spin, and Liam just exploded on it.
8,
Really
10.
interesting tactical change here from Jung Young-sik. Using the backhand serve, he's almost slowed Liam down.
Yeah,
he's making
totally.
Liam being passive. I mean, this forward open up was not that strong, but it's
No.
low and spinny. And Liam went passive. He didn't go for his backhand rip.
And I think that's the power of having a little bit of variation. If you can change something
11,
up.
8.
You know, the last
Game
3 or 4
2
points,
Yeah.
Liam's been totally out of it. And that, I think, is down to Jung Young-sik changing it up and doing something a little bit different. We haven't seen any explosive winners or anything outstanding. What we've seen is somebody thinking through the situation, changing it. You saw the focus in Jung Young-sik's face when he was
Yeah.
doing the serve, the time he was taking to construct what he wanted to implement. And, you know, you've got to say, wow, that's pretty good thinking on his feet.
Yeah, it was a real mix-up, and yeah, it made Liam think too much. Liam needs to be automatic, you know, he needs to be flowing and everything's all connecting, and it almost slowed him right down there, Jung Young-sik, slowed him down.
이게 할까 하나. 판단이 나왔을 때는 받아들이고 지금 같은 경우는
First ball speed down looping, and then as long as you're early, settle down, and then high.
So here we go, we're battle 2. The winner advances to the quarterfinals. $5,000 up for grabs in this one match here. All to play for. If you've just tuned in, this is the new era of table tennis. World
Okay.
table tennis in Macau.
Each spot to
Vibrant,
serve.
futuristic. This is where it's at.
Love 1.
So this is going to be really interesting. Let's see how the changes and the tactics maybe ebb and flow. Who's going to find the rhythm? Who's going to eliminate the mistakes?
2 love.
2 early errors from Liam Pitchford. He's lost that little bit of rhythm that he had early on, Dan.
Yeah. Interesting. A little bit of frustration here from Liam as well. Jung Young-sik's been playing well though. He's been very solid. He's doing his backhand serve again. Yeah, and he's following up with very strong balls. Yeah, Jung right now really has the momentum. Liam needs to somehow slow it down and start getting back. I mean, you've got a net there, that can always change the game a little bit. Something needs to just shift, because right now Jung Young-sik's got the upper hand. Oh,
2, 3.
That's quite difficult to do, huh?
That's
Your body
ridiculous.
coming off a service and then you're coming into the middle of the table. Much easier to go cross court, but of course your opponent would be anticipating that.
Yep.
Great shot.
Yeah, Liam's done it again.
3,
Spinning one into the middle, but very similar.
Yeah, good player from Liam. Very good mentally. He's focused in, he's knuckled down. He's got back to free-all. You know, the momentum now is almost in his favour. It shifted so quickly. It's amazing how quickly this game shifts between performance to performance, and the mental aspect
Continue to
is so
play.
important. Umpire calling to continue play here. It's not a timeout, it's just a towel down. Players are allowed to talk to their coaches now, which is really cool, but only a few quick tips as they towel down.
3 all. Four, 3.
Yeah, Jung knows what he's doing here. He's going for the long serve. He knows he's going to get the backhand spin up, and then he can go for the counter. Bit risky, but at this level, that's the style of play.
Three, 5.
Liam saying it touched.
No edge. No edge. 3, 5.
Umpire very quickly said no edge. I think Liam thought it touched.
4, 5.
It's getting very nitty-gritty now, isn't it, Johnny?
It is. They've tightened up a little bit now in terms of serve receive. Every point counts.
6-4.
Yeah, that's an impressive block there from Jung, because the last 2 times Liam has faded cross-court, faded deep into Jung's backhand. This time Liam went to the body, and Jung read it. Not easy. And his backhand serves, he's done no more forehand serves since.
6-5.
Liam Pitchford done well there because the receive was a little bit sort of easy for Jung to attack with spin, but Liam's counter-spun it there.
Yeah, that's the thing, with this backhand serve with Jung, there's a lot of variation. He's going long, deep backhand or short, and Liam's struggling to get a really good receive off it.
Six all.
Yeah, fair play. Liam, key shot there. He did a block hold at one point. And we see it here. Come off the net. Big backhand top spin. Block here. And then played the forehand. Yeah, high quality.
Continue to play.
Oh, Sang-yoon there just nodding. Of approval.
근데 하게 넣었을 때 붙어야지.
Yeah, this is a very nitty-gritty stuff. Both players really trying to
6-all.
get that first quality shot in. Liam on the serve.
Oh, he went for the high
6-7.
toss. First backhand was good. Jung Young-sik hanging in.
Net. 6-7. 8-6.
Slight loose serve. Jung Young-sik's been very focused though. He's done the simple things reasonably well.
Eight, 7.
Jung Young-sik got what he wanted.
He did. There's even a different variation on the backhand serve. He's a little bit higher up, a little bit of a higher throw. Now he's changing back to the forehand, is it? He's had enough of the backhand, lost a little bit of confidence there after that one.
Liam here got his finger up, he's trying to slow the game down a touch. Jung's trying to get the serve in.
Eight all.
Good couple of backhands there from Liam Pitchford.
Yeah, so positive.
8-all. 2 serves sequence now from Liam Pitchford.
Nine, 8.
So much over the table, it's incredible.
The sound that comes off Liam's back when he does that shot as well. Just a perfect timing, perfect connection.
Almost defies physics. Oh, down the line this time. Just can play it anywhere.
So clever, isn't it? The first one he went cross-court in the previous point. This time he went down the line. Right on the white line. Should I say orange line? World Table Tennis orange line. And quick towel down here.
Continue to play.
Yeah, and then you can play. If you can't, keep doing it.
Interesting there from Gavin Evans. Coach of Liam.
8, 10.
Saying if you can't go for that short ball, give it to him, give him the long ball and then pressure. 2 game points for Liam Pitchford.
Nine, 10.
Good
One.
point there from Jung Young-sik. Serve, third ball.
Yeah, one save there.
Eleven, 9. Game
Liam apologised there.
Yeah.
Clipped the net in during the rally, but as Liam has taken this game into the 5th and final game.
Match decider for a place in the quarterfinals, Dan. It's the last Battle 2 match that we have.
It's huge, it's exciting, and I'm pretty sure the crowd and the spectators here all wanted to see a 5th game. These two going at it. Massive.
Every time you get into the rally, then you've got a chance. Yeah? You've got to just keep going. Okay? Yeah? Need a little bit shaky. You've got nothing to lose. Yeah? Okay, no expectation. You've got to think up.
Very interesting there. You can hear what Gavin Evans is saying. Obviously, we can hear him. We can speak English. I can't understand what he's saying, Yun. But Gavin is saying, believe in yourself in the rally. You know, when you're in the rally, that's where you can win. Confidence.
I actually
Nothing to
think,
lose.
yeah, Dan, I think the advice could be the same for both coaches in the way both of these players. We said they were like twins in their lineups and in their head-to-heads and their careers and their world rankings. I actually think the advice could be reasonably similar also.
Yeah.
You know, to your point, we're listening to, we could hear Gavin with the microphones around the arena, around the field of play to give us that insight.
And I love that. I love that we can hear the coaches. It will help other people when they're playing matches to know what almost to talk about sometimes. It's not always about the technique or this and that. It's your mental game, the motivation. What's going to make you tick?
And so it's that element of confidence for both of these players. Go for it, you know, be confident.
Absolutely.
Love 1.
Stick to your game plan and be confident, but don't serve off.
Yeah.
We've seen that so much. That must be 5 times now, maybe?
I think because of the game, there is so much on it. Players are really trying to make sure their serves are perfect. Otherwise, they're getting that big incoming flick attack.
Yeah, maybe they're going for the right to the wire on everything, you know? I mean, we saw it in a previous match where server was trying to go really wide to stop the player from going round, Lynn.
Yeah.
And maybe you're having to push to that limit now at this level. And also with this scoring format and the playing format, losing, you go home. And, you know, maybe it's just creating that intensity. It's fascinating. I think it's good.
I'm loving it. Yeah, every
I don't
single
want the
point.
players to serve off, Dan.
yeah. That's a bit,
know.
yeah.
2 all.
But it's the intensity, it's how much they want it, and every player wants it. Everyone wants to keep going and progressing in this event. We're in Battle 2 right now. This is for a place to get into the quarterfinals. The winner of this match gets $5,000. And it's all to play for here. We're locked in at 2-2 in games and 2-2 in points.
3-2.
I'm going to hear a lot of chos here, a lot of chalets. However you want to say it when you win a point.
Two, 4.
It's good there from Jung Young Sik. Liam did a good flick. It was low into the body. Jung managed to pivot. Good spin. Liam just on the stretch is always difficult if you're leaning for that ball.
Nothing wrong there. Good decision. Yeah, good.
2-4. Two, 5.
Very similar shot to the previous one. Liam there just a bit on the stretch on the ball. Players wasn't too sure if they're changing around, but they change ins at 5.
Six, 2.
Yeah, Jung here winning the short game. Good touch. Liam did a loose push. And Jung was in with the spin. 6-2.
Six, 3.
The ball sort of jumped here in the rally. Yeah, it was awkward. Sort of jumped up. Very good variation there from Pitchford. Went to the wide forehand first of all on the first ball, and it gave him an opening. His head flicked out, and then came in with a strong forehand. And we might now see Liam. Liam might start doing that a bit more now, finding that wide forehand early on.
Four-seven.
Clipped the net. Young there just apologising.
3-point advantage. He's closing in here. Can Liam Pitchford give it one more push? It's not over, of course. Long way to go, you could say. These points can go very quickly. You can get back into things. This is 50-50 for sure. Was 50-50 in this fifth. Jung Young-sik just has a little bit of the momentum there. Can Liam just get back to it, string a few points together? He's capable of doing it, that's for sure.
Let.
Taking his time. It's a little bit more relaxed from Liam, a little bit slower.
Yeah, I mean,
Just make it count.
yeah, maybe Liam's had a little bit of time to think. You know, there's been a net serve, he's been relaxing, he's taking his time here. Look, he's walking to the table, taking his time, and he's just trying to slow things down a touch, not to give Young any sort of momentum as he gets closer to 11 points. Another net.
5-9.
It's a shame when that happens, when it's such a tight, close, fantastic match, just clips the net.
Five-10.
There we go. Jung Young-sik's got a match point here to get himself into the quarterfinals. And only one needed. Jung Young-sik now moves into the quarterfinals, taking out Liam Pitchford 3-2. What a battle that was, Johnny. He had everything, didn't it?
It was close. It had tactics. It had emotion. I think both players very even on many different things.
Yeah, there was a massive tactical battle there, and it was literally a case of whoever was landing the balls in the table in that fifth there, whoever imposed their game first, and a couple of unfortunate errors from Liam there on the backhand side early on.
Just couldn't get the momentum, Liam Pitchford, and over the table, and really going for those switches down the line that we've seen him do with the backhand, and then, you know, the swinging forehands. There's the last point. Jung Young-sik knows he's been in a big match. He's delighted with that.
Yeah.
So, confirmation of that last match of the second session of match day 2. And now we're going to hear from Jung Young-sik. Looks as if he's tired. That would have taken a lot out of him. Close matches like that. But yeah, I just thought Liam maybe didn't quite connect on those last few.
So how you feel about our new surroundings and innovations?
첫 번째 문제는 지금 마지막 한국 선수.
But Liam can still be happy with, you know, his performances over recent weeks, and particularly here in Macau. He's got to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, he took out Jung Young-sik's teammate Jang Woo-jin in the previous round. Fantastic battle, and you know, this format is tight. It's anyone's match. It's just a few points in it here and there. So I think Liam can go away with his head high. Jung Young-sik progresses to the quarterfinals. He's going to have a shot at taking on one of the seeds, and it's all to play for here at the World Table Tennis. And it's been a pleasure this session. Fantastic matches.
And I think it was just a matter of being more stable in that last fifth game, as we wait just to hear on the translation here from Young-sik. But yeah, just more stable in that fifth deciding game.
It was.
No mistakes. stay consistent, stay focused. You saw Liam kind of maybe not so smooth anymore.
To come to Alman. 10 years ago, I've been playing here. I never imagined that I can come to here again, and I love the new innovations and the new court. 好，那第二个问题呢，就是这个比赛呢很不容易。
So 10 years ago he was here. Maybe this is for him. Maybe it's like a 10-year anniversary. Success, WTT Macau.
Yeah, potentially, Johnny. He's got quite a few players to go through, but yeah, he's in very good form and a very solid player. And he did make some changes to his game today. He used the backhand serve, he mixed it up. He found the way. He was struggling at one point. Liam had a lot of momentum early on in the game.
It's not easy, but it's a good start for you. So what's your goal in upcoming matches?
So what's his goal? I'm sure he's going to say, I want to take the crown. I want to be the WTT Macau champ. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Liam did have momentum, and we didn't see the big explosive plays, right? We just saw play around the net, eliminate mistakes. More a tactical game, that one.
It was. And I think Liam lost a lot of the short game. Quite often pushed half long. Young was getting in.
I don't know tomorrow I will face to which player, but I'll do my best to take the win. 好。
So he'll have a chance to rest before he comes back tomorrow from the quarterfinals. We will see now in this evening session the top 4 battles.
Oh yes.
The